everybody, I'm Bree and this is my surrogacy journey. So today is Wednesday, tomorrow is my ultrasound. So I just very quickly wanted to check in with you guys. I'm feeling pretty good. I am a little bit nauseous this morning and that was pretty normal. So far, I feel exactly the same as I did in my pregnancy with my son, Aiden. And I was just talking to my husband about this morning. For whatever reason, he has like totally forgotten that I was ever nauseous in my first trimester with Aiden, which is like the silliest thing ever because I never got the typical morning sickness where I was throwing up at any point, but I was experiencing nausea all through my entire first trimester, starting at like 4 or 5 weeks. So this is really normal for me. I remember feeling the exact same way as I did when I was pregnant with Aiden. My husband has seemed to have forgotten already. And Aiden's he just turned 1 in August. So shows you how easily things are forgotten sometimes. But I just wanted to quickly check in and just let you guys know that I'm feeling really, really great. I'm not nervous for my ultrasound at all. I am super excited. I'm starting to get the little butterflies, but not in like an anxious or nervous way. Just like I'm excited and I want to do it already. And like, obviously I'm getting the positive tests and I'm experiencing symptoms and I feel a little bit fatigued in the evening after I get home, everything's done and I sit down and I'm like, oh, I'm tired. But during the day, I feel totally fine. I'm sucking on the Preggy Pop Drops and that takes my nausea away just like that. So it's totally not a big deal. And I'm just really excited for tomorrow and I will definitely keep you guys updated. If you haven't seen my latest video, I have new short hair. So if you're wondering why I look a tiny bit different, it's the new short hair. We went like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches shorter. So when you don't have super long hair to begin with, that's definitely, it feels like a lot, but I am loving it. It is so fun. And I actually posted a non-surrogacy related video, which was my last video. And I just showed you guys how I like to curl my new short hair. So I'm going to be throwing in some random videos like that every now and then just to remind you guys that I'm still a person. I'm a gestational carrier and I'm loving every single second of being pregnant with this surrogate baby, but I have a lot of pieces to me and that make me me. So I just want to remind you guys, I'm a hairstylist, I'm a makeup artist, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I am a lot of things, and that's all who makes me me. And I think it's nice to just throw in a little bit of life every now and then and not just only surrogacy stuff. And I think it's a nice way for all of you guys who are following my journey to get to know me on a little bit more of a personal level. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, let me know down below, give it a comment or a thumbs up, and I'll make sure that I keep throwing in some videos like that for you guys every now and then. But for now, I am signing off and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Really sorry about the lighting right now. I didn't park in the best spot, but it is ultrasound day. I just parked out in front of California IVF. And right now I am still under the care of ORM, the fertility clinic in Portland, Oregon, but they don't release me to like a regular OB yet. They will be closer to me, only about 15 minutes. But pretty much my whole first trimester, I'm under ORM's care. And so they referred me to California IVF in Sacramento. I did have to drive like 30 minutes to go drop off my son, and then it took me like an hour to get here. So I'm pretty tired right now because I've been driving for essentially an hour and a half. But I am really excited to get up and get out of the car and get the ultrasound done. So I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. So today is Thursday the 24th. And I just had my very first ultrasound. So I am 6 weeks, 6 days pregnant today. Tomorrow is 7 days. I am almost officially a month from transfer. My transfer was on September 25th. So tomorrow it's exactly a month from transfer, but I am technically 7 weeks tomorrow. So everything went really, really great. You guys already know, if you've been following my journey, that I already completed the 3 HCG beta level blood tests. For those of you who don't know, HCG is a hormone that is only found in your body if you're pregnant. It's specifically a pregnancy hormone. So if you are not pregnant, no HCG will be found in your blood if you were doing blood work. So they just like to check those exact levels. And it's not just like a positive or a negative. So I didn't do even a home pregnancy test. I just went in for blood work and they were able to tell me the exact numbers. And then, you know, every couple of days, they're supposed to about double. And that's why we did 3 of them, because they want to see the numbers going up. And making sure that the little embryo is sticking in there good. But there is one baby. We transferred only 1 embryo, but the fertility clinic that we're working with did say that in about 2% of the pregnancies, the embryo can split and become twins. And my numbers were pretty high, so I was kind of getting a little bit nervous if it was twins. Both myself and my IPs, we don't particularly want twins. So I was relieved when we found out that it was just 1 embryo, 1 baby growing. But everything was looking really great. The heart rate was in the 131 range, which the doctor said is perfect for 6 weeks and 6 days. So the baby is just in there and getting bigger, and he's measuring exactly how he should be, and everything is really great. So moving forward, I don't actually know like when my next ultrasound is or when my next labs are. I had labs today when I went to California IVF in Sacramento for my ultrasound, but I don't know. I don't know what's next actually. I am still doing the intramuscular injections as well as the micronized progesterone. So I think I'm pretty much just like, hopefully soon I can stop doing my medications. But like I said, tomorrow will be 7 weeks. And I think from what I've seen, a lot of the time it's usually between like 10 and 12 weeks. I am on a Facebook page through my surrogacy center specifically for surrogates. And I have found that specific group is super, super helpful. And everyone in there is so supportive and loving, and nobody like tears each other down and things like that. I had been a part of other surrogacy groups, but it's just crazy like how fast people are to like just reading through comments and stuff. People can get very judgmental and very hasty, and just like on a thread of comments, situations can escalate like nobody's business. So I don't even go on those anymore. I had only posted in them a handful of times, but I don't post on them and I don't go on them anymore. But the Northwest Surrogacy Center Facebook group for surrogates is super, super helpful. And what I have seen from those women posting is usually between 10 and 12 weeks is when they can stop the medications. So that's, you know, pretty much at the end of the first trimester. So I'm hoping that we only maybe have a few weeks left, but everything is going really great. I'm feeling good. This morning I was feeling really, really tired just because I drive 30 minutes to drop my son off, and then it took me an hour to get to the fertility clinic. So I was basically driving for like an hour and a half this morning, and I was just like so groggy and fatigued. But normally I don't feel any kind of fatigue during the day. Usually when I get home, I've already cooked dinner, and you know, we've already given Aiden a bath and we're just like relaxing now. And that's when I'm like, oh, I'm tired. But during the day, I've been totally fine. So I think it was just like the extra driving today and waking up early, because I did leave an hour earlier than I normally would have. So I think between all of that, I was extra tired. And also, this happened to me when I was pregnant with Aiden too, but I have not been able to drink my coffee in the mornings. I don't know what it is. I take a few sips, I'm like, I don't want that anymore. And that happened to me in my first trimester too. The fertility clinic said I can drink 1 cup of coffee a day. I'm totally fine to drink a cup of coffee. And even when I was pregnant with my son, my doctor said that I can drink a cup of coffee a day, and I am a total coffee drinker. So before I started trying with my son and before I started IVF, I cut down to only 1 cup of coffee a day because I was doing like 2 or 3, mostly 2, sometimes 3. So when I was trying with my son, I cut down. When I was getting ready to start IVF, I cut down, and it actually was fine. But I fully intended to drink my 1 cup of coffee a day through my whole pregnancy, and I am here like not wanting my coffee. But I remember when I was pregnant with Aiden that like towards the end of my pregnancy, I started wanting it again. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I do not want my morning coffee. It does not even sound good. So I was just extra tired today, extra groggy, but it's a good day. I'm going into the salon a little bit later today than I normally would, but I had to block my morning off for the ultrasound. And so I was able to come home, and I actually took an hour-long nap, and then now I'm filming and I'm gonna go to work. And today is my sister Hannah's birthday, so it's kind of confusing because I have posted a video with my sister Hannah, but I also have a stepsister Hannah, so it gets very confusing. My stepsister Hannah, it is her birthday today. She is not the one that has POTS and the other illnesses that she struggles with every day. That is my like biological mom and dad's sister. And then, like I said, Hannah Jane is her name is Hannah. I call her Hannah Jane most of the time. That's her middle name, and that's what we call her. And so I always distinguish my sisters like Hannah or Hannah Jane. Who are you talking about? So, it's her birthday today. She's 22. So Hannah, if you're watching, happy birthday. And thank you so much for all of your support and all the love and checking in on me today when it's your birthday. You're so sweet. So that's about it, you guys. It's super quick check-in this time. Not a whole, there are exciting things happening. I've done all 3 of my HCG beta level testing, and I did my first ultrasound today. So that's super exciting. But other than that, everything now is just kind of like, I feel like I'm just like twiddling my thumbs now, like waiting for the fertility clinic to tell me what's next. So I did already check in with someone from ORM, which is the fertility clinic that we're working with. But she said that California IVF usually takes maybe a day or so to actually like get in touch with them with the full report. So I'm sure I'll hear more about like next steps or what we have to do moving forward when we get the full report in from California IVF. So just keep sending me all the good vibes. Thank you guys so much for all of your support and watching my videos. It honestly means the world to me. I hope that me filming my videos is helping you, whether you're starting your own surrogacy journey, you're on it already, you have a friend or a family member who's a surrogate, maybe a coworker, and you just want to learn a little bit more about it and be able to relate to them a little bit better. And some people, like, I'm not at all offended by questions, but other people are more private and they could be offended by questions. So I hope that I'm doing my absolute best to educate you guys to the best of my ability. Everyone's journey is different. This is my own individual journey. It's my first time ever being a surrogate, but this is my journey and this is what's happening. And I just want to be able to share my own personal experience and everything that I'm learning along the way. And hopefully it helps even one person. If it helps one person, then I feel good about making my videos. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Absolutely subscribe to my channel if you want to continue following me on my journey. We still have a long ways to go. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.